Shout out Motion with Sports. Come on.
Then make sure you follow them, man. New up and coming, new wave, new idea, new motion.
Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. It's Motion with Sports, MWS, more motion, whatever you want to call it. Do you know what I'm saying? Shells and hands. And we got some special guests today. Do you know what I'm saying? We got Arsenal fan Denny Dens. What we saying, bro?
Come on, man. At the top, it's just us.
He's started.
Hey, it's early days, though, you know. It's early days, Dens. Let's not get
I know, man. Listen, man. I got a reason to be optimistic, innit?
All right. And obviously, we got Del. First time on the channel, do you know what I'm saying? Liverpool fan, Liverpool perspective. Mini crisis over there. But what we saying, man? How you feeling, my boy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. My team's been letting me down the last couple of weeks, but appreciate you bringing me on, bro.
Come on, man. You're welcome anytime, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have everyone link in the description. Make sure you sub to them. Do you know what I'm saying? But today is Premier League roundup. And, massive weekend of Premier League football. Do you know what I'm saying? We're going to start with Liverpool and Chelsea. And do you know what? Hans, the floor is yours. Do you know what I'm saying? Maresca. Do you know what I mean? Maresca put Slot in a spliff. Let's be real. Do you know what I mean? What we saying, man? What did you make of the game?
You know what? I feel like, bro, going into the game, I was like, because we won midweek, I was like, you know what? We could get a decent result. I can't lie. I would have taken the draw in it. Do you know what I'm saying? But as the game went on, I feel like more and more as the game went on, I got more confident. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Great go back, I say, though. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I didn't go to his game now. You know, if you want to be considered the best or to be the best, you got to contribute with goals and assists, and he's been doing that lately, you know. And then, you know, just to close off the show, man, the boy Esteval, you know what I'm saying? We talk about Doué, talk about Lamar. Listen, first goal.
Put it
down.
Goal. Wait, hold on. No,
I'm just saying. I'm not letting you laugh. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Don't let him laugh.
I'm just saying, bro.
Man's done. Yeah, you can't mention these these players have done big.
Don't
worry, man. He's gonna keep... Anyway, let me shut up.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Lad.
Don't shoot the messenger. But yeah, came on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like whenever he comes on, he's a bright spot. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And Cucurella, great ball, back post, he scored, man. But I feel like our performance was really good. You know, with so many players out, we managed to get the dub. There was no Cole, there was no Palmer. Achipong played. You know, Badia Show, no Delap, you know what I'm trying to say? So, like, obviously Delap didn't play, but I feel like Reece James was world class. He showed his quality, centre mid, right back, centre half. Bro, he done it all, bro. He done it all. And Chelsea showed a bit of heart, bro, and that's what I wanted, man. I felt like we deserved to be on the pitch. We got the 3 points, and that's the main thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully our seasons can kick on. But yeah, no, really good result, man. I can't lie. Especially how we had so many players out. We managed to win. I can't ask for anything more, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Talk to me nice all week, man. Honestly. No slander.
It's true. I can't lie.
Thank you very much, Hans. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. You lot made my weekend yesterday. I wasn't even about that. I couldn't even film yesterday, yeah. But yesterday, you made my day, bro. You made my day, man. So thank you, Chelsea. You get me? Liverpool stuck in the mud, man. That's what you want to see.
Hey, let's get your perspective in it, because obviously you man lost to Crystal Palace. You didn't get the result against Galatasaray. That's 3 losses on the bounce. Do you know what I'm saying? You got Wirtz doing up 007. Hey, Cunha's doing it too. We're gonna get there. It's your turn. You get it? Your turn right now. But yeah, talk to me, man. What's going on with Liverpool, man? Because there's so much change going on over the summer, and it looks like it's detrimental right now. But yeah, go on, talk to me, bro.
You know what? All I'm seeing is right now is a lot of talking from obviously Arsenal fans, and you know what? Rightly so. We've lost 3 games in a row. Fair enough. You can talk your talk. You're top by 1 point. Have your fun. You ain't won nothing in a while. Do you know what I mean? Have your fun now. Secondly, what I want to say is, not even getting onto this game yet, is Liverpool fans, just in general, what I've seen over this past week, it's like 50-50 split. I've never seen it like this, you know, divided. Like online.
Hey, Del.
Twitter-wise.
quickly, bro. I heard a fan say today, bro. He said Arne Slot out 7 games in.
Listen.
Hey, Dens.
Yeah. He said Arne Slot out. He said Arne Slot out. He said this is not. He said he had Klopp's team last year. Now he's made his own team pretty much. And look at the players that he's bought. Like he haven't replaced Trent. You bought Frimpong. Frimpong's looking lightweight, blood. He's looking like, you see that gust of wind that's been blowing around all weekend? Listen, that will lift up Frimpong, bro. Kirk is looking weak. Kanate looking weak. Isak, what was the point of signing Isak? Why don't you just stay with Ekatike and sign a winger? Or, like, come on, bro. You man are doing Arsenal stuff. You waited till the last day of the transfer window to try and sign Isak and Guehi. You should have just put all your.
See, this is the talk that I'm on about. This is the talk that I'm on about. All this talk, and then, you know what? Have your talk. You know, you can laugh now. You can laugh now. That's fine. But like I said, people saying Slot out need to give the head a wobble because, like I said, this guy came in, won Prem first season. That expectation, I promise you, 99% of Liverpool fans didn't have that expectation last year. When I was growing up, when I first started watching Liverpool, I was seeing Gerard Torres. I was thinking, yeah, everything's cool. We're challenging for a title, never won it. I saw Roy Hodgson. I saw Brendan Rodgers. I saw Ricky Lambert. I saw Charlie Adam. I saw Jay Spear. All these men, and now people are saying Slot out after one season where he won the Prem and 7 games now in the Premier League after the second season. On to yesterday, I feel like team selection has been a bit questionable this season. That is one thing I can say. Fair enough. Slot, you're getting it wrong a little bit there. I was happy that he actually started Szoboszlai in midfield, not right back.
But Conor Bradley, bro. Conor Bradley stinks.
Yeah, can we have a conversation about him? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Liverpool fans be talking this guy up.
2 games in a row, 45 minutes, half times, hooked. 2 games in a row in the Prem.
And he's a walking yellow. He's literally a walking yellow. Like he's a liability.
The defense.
And then who you gonna bring on? Frimpong. Frimpong's basically a right winger, man.
Yeah, the defense last season. That's one thing I said about Slot is we're controlling possession defensively. We looked way better. We looked way stronger, more composed. But this season, Kirkez had a bad start. Robertson, I was campaigning for him to start more games, get a run in the team. He fell asleep at the back post for the winner. The midfield, McAllister looks tired, gets skipped past by Caicedo. Van Dijk's backing off. Caicedo slaps it top bins. Everything.
You know what's so crazy about Kirkez, bro? It's like he was a flying fullback, bro. Yeah. I don't know what Slot has done with him.
You know what it is.
We talk about Grav improving, you know what I'm saying, qualities and stuff like that. But my man's made Kirkez look average, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting, bro. I feel like recruitment is a big thing. You know, when it's like we've seen what's his name? Sir Alex Ferguson. We've seen Pep win titles. We've seen Mourinho. When you win the league, you get me. You're just small. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's tactically, whether that's players in and out. But you want to rip up what you done, which is essentially Klopp's team. You know what I'm saying? You want to bring in your players now. Listen, man, it's a bit messy. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think, even though you're saying that he ripped up Klopp's team, yeah, realistically, I think, who did they lose? I think the most detrimental losses they had, obviously they lost Jota to unforeseen circumstances, and then they lost they got rid of Nunes. They got rid of Nunes and Diaz. But for me, out of that whole front three that they had, it was Nunes that was a dog.
No, I think it's Diaz.
Diaz was a dog. Nunes was a dog. They had that South American dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now you got Salah, that passenger, bro. You can't afford to have a passenger, and you can't even have a solid right back in position.
And that's what Corella said after the game. He was like, Maresca knew that Salah don't track back, bro. So that's how he played on the left a lot. And if you saw it, Garnacho had an alright game. I'll say 7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that he was lacking was beating his player, bro. When you have Szoboszlai at right back, bro, beat your man, bro. That's not even a right back, bro. Beat him.
Yeah, but he's sound still. He's sound.
Yeah, but you could see that he was playing on that right hand side for Liverpool all game, man. And in the end, we got a breakthrough, man.
Do you know what it is though? I just think it goes back to what Del was saying though, innit? I feel like it just comes down to team selection. Like it's just too much chop and change. Like McAllister, Gravenberch was the mainstays last season. All of a sudden now, McAllister finds himself at the team. Szoboszlai was the number 10. Now he plays right back or in the pivot. So there's a lot going on. Frimpong was brought in for a right back. He played right wing in the against Galatasaray. So it's just like, go back to what you know. Do you get what I'm saying? You've lost Trent. No one's going to be able to replace his production. I did say this at the start of the season. His relationship with Salah is incredible, and he just found Salah in moments that other players can't. I know Van Dijk has that switch, but he's not Trent. Do you get it?
And you had Szoboszlai filling in. You had Szoboszlai playing midfield, filling in into that right pocket. Yeah?
Exactly.
You were doing some of the dog work for Salah, and then now you got him playing right back. So who's in the midfield? You ain't got the option.
So the players they brought in now, yes, they're amazing players, and they're gonna land. Don't get me wrong, because good players find a way. But it's like you've lost some of that dog, like you said. You've lost someone that's gonna sacrifice their game and for the better of the team. Like Diaz would do that, Nunes would do that. Not necessarily it would show on the numbers. Everyone would be like, oh, they're not scoring. But all right, cool, they're leading the press. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like now Liverpool, you like when you go look at Liverpool, when you look at them, it's like, all right, cool. I know what I'm getting from Liverpool. Intensity. You don't even see that no more. Do you know what I'm saying? Liverpool playing without intensity, not pressing. Like, what's going on? And then you have Salah, who's not looking like himself, who's trying to find other ways into the game. He's missing chances.
He's forcing it now. So in my opinion, I think Salah is forcing it. You see, like, the opportunities that he's missing, he would have bagged those last season. He's got a chip on his shoulder, and normally he sees himself as the big dog. Like, he wants to score all the goals, get all the assists. Yeah. And then now you got strikers that want to score, bro. They got to prove their worth. You got Isak, you got Ekatike. They need to prove their worth. So Salah, forget your goals. These guys need to score as well. It's not just on you. So you need to play an extra role and do the dog work as well. You can't just be.
He did get three Salah moments in it, but you know what's the maddest thing? This is my man's game to a T. How much times have me and shows? How many times have you spoken about my man's out the game? He bags though.
But sorry to interrupt you. If he bags them 3 chances, we're having a whole different conversation. That's the beauty of football. Because football is, you say, as much as we hold that against Salah, usually he scores that. And then the narrative, do you get what I'm saying? So that he just needs to get back. It's when I say this, it's like it's encouraging the fact that he's still there. He just needs to finish them. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, man was playing right wing. You gotta beat your man. He can't really do that, bro. And then he can create, which he gave a great outside the ball chance to I think it was Isak. But bro, he can't, like, he's not being his man, and you're playing wing. Yeah, you're holding the width, but it's like when you get the ball, bro, you just gotta pass it sideways, pass it back. And
but Hans, Salah's game's not at this stage of his career. It's not on about beating men. At the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. Even with his shocker he's had 3 great chances. He scores a hat trick. We have a whole different conversation. That's the beauty of football. You know what I'm saying? You just mentioned Garnacho didn't beat his man. I feel like it's a thing with wingers as it is. It's more so what can I do when I get in behind? Do you know what I mean? And that's why the game's kind of transitioned. But yeah, I don't know. I feel it's more so on the point of there's so much change right now going on with Liverpool, and at the end of the day, Slot, we've given him credit for last season. When he's doing certain things like playing McAllister out of the team all of a sudden, Szoboszlai at right back, when these things don't work, you got to criticize it, because if it's any other manager, you have to keep the same energy. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think that's where Liverpool at. But where would you say, Dale? Where does Liverpool go from here next? I wouldn't say it's a mad thing.
Salah, what's your take on Salah so far?
Yeah, go on. Yeah,
just to touch on that Salah point, I think right now it's his decision making. How many times like last season did you see Salah make the right decision, the right pass, the right moment? You know that ball that came across to him when Verts came on, Verts flicked it. When do you ever see Salah take a first-time shot with his right foot? When do you ever see that? Literally never. So yeah, Salah decision-making right now, I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, not
but
clear.
Slot going forward, team selection has to be right. If you're going to use Kirkes, let him bomb on, let him overlap Gakpo, who loves to cut in. Robertson last season was playing like a third centre-back. Kirkes ain't a third centre-back in build-up. It's as simple as that. Szoboszlai has to be in the team. Because if you're playing Verts in the 10, you need legs in midfield. You have to have Szoboszlai in midfield. Gravenberch, obviously get him on the ball. We look a better team with Ekatike starting. I'll be real right now. Isak, he's not fully fit. It's as simple as that. I said it
how much games ago. Played though? Like Isak's played like 7 games now.
Yeah, no preseason, brother. The brother was big. I said,
we don't have preseason. He bang 6 aside, but we don't have preseason, bro.
You're a professional footballer. Yeah. You was at Sociedad training, all of these things. Yeah, let's not act like a man can't put in a decent 45 minutes.
No, but that's the point, though.
He scored against Southampton. A man doing that. Chill out, bro.
That's the point of Ekitike.
Chill out. What are you doing? What are you doing? In the halftime, man was doing doggies at halftime. Yeah, when they play Southampton. I don't want to hear it, bro. Come and score, bro. Score a goal. Do your business. You can get a foot, bro. As a proven Prem player, you know, like your body, muscle memory. Let's call it that, muscle memory.
As well, like you don't have to play ball.
5 minutes out of man.
No, but it's muscle memory. But when you're fatigued or you're not up to your 100% level, he's probably at 50% right now. And so the muscle memory is going to be lagging.
And don't play him. Don't play him.
That's what I said.
They have no choice. They have no choice.
They do have a choice. They just signed Ekitike. What?
Yeah, but Ekitike got. It was possible. He got injured last week, innit? Or against Galatasaray. He was a doubt. He was a doubt.
We'll go forward. Overall, I just think he has to start. I think.
Was this? Would you man say?
You man wasted the Isak piece.
We didn't waste the Isak piece. We didn't waste it.
I'm telling you, you got Ekitike. You got a striker, bro.
It's been 7 games.
I don't agree with that. You can't spend money on Isak and it be a waste. It doesn't matter.
In my opinion, you get, yeah. Think about all their signings, yeah. Ekitike, Isak, Kirkes, Frimpong. Who else did they sign? Verts, yeah, and my man, the guy that got injured with the ACL. Yeah.
Oh, Leone, yeah.
Look how much money you don't spend, like 400 and something million. Just forget about the people that went out, yeah. You spent about 400 and something million this summer, yeah. And you spent basically 300 mil on 2 man. You could have bolstered your squad. You lost Jota, you lost Diaz, and you lost Nunes up top. These man put in work for your team. And then you brought in Isak and Ekitike, 2 number 9s, 2 outright number 9s. I know Ekitike can play off the left, but I feel like if you brought Ekitike, as I was saying, like I said this on another stream before, I said, you should have thought how Arteta thinks and buy versatile players. All of our players can play in different positions amongst the front three. As I said, Marino can fill in the spot. Havertz can play in the midfield if we need him to. He can play up top. Yeah, the only player in Arsenal's whole squad that can't play more than one position is probably Gyökeres, bro.
You know, we gonna talk on that, man.
That's it. It's fine though. We're top of the league, bro.
With that being said, though, I get the playing them different positions, but I feel like that could also hinder you sometimes. It's a good thing. It's a bad thing, isn't it?
That's one thing I rate about Arsenal is you lost depth. You can't.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the best. Probably is the best in the league. Let's be real. All over the pitch, it's probably the best in the league.
For sure, man. You know what I'm saying? But would you man say it was more Chelsea won the game, or was it a case of like Liverpool like handed it up? Like, would you reckon it was Chelsea that good? Was Liverpool that bad?
I think Chelsea were just better than us on the day. Even before you scored the goal, Enzo had that chance to win it.
Yeah,
a couple minutes before. You know what I mean? And then we're still falling asleep when we just had a wake up call in the late stages of the game. You're thinking, all right, keep it tight, get a draw. They've just hit the post, and then, like I said, Robertson falls asleep at the back post. Esteval scores.
Yeah. Also, I feel like even playing like Kravgobert in midfield, bro. I mean, in the fence, that was a mad thing, bro. It's like, what are you man really doing? But yeah, no, I'll take the W.
They don't have options, bro. This is the problem.
Yeah.
They're about 3 injuries away from the season.
That's why they wanted Gay in it, and ultimately it looks like Gay is gonna cost them. But do you know what? Again, it's only been 3 games. Hindsight is a beautiful thing, because when Isak was signed, a lot of people say Liverpool are gonna walk away with the league. Now all of a sudden, we're 7 games in.
They won the transfer window, didn't they?
That's what I'm saying. So football is beautiful because now it's a whole complete different narrative, and also now Arsenal are the favourites, and we're going to talk on Arsenal being the favourites.
Shows quickly though. We said it before. We've seen it with PSG, bro. When there's a in-haul of like players, bro. You know what I'm saying? Can it really work? It can, but as of yet, we're thinking, but this is
Galacticos only work at Real Madrid, bro.
No, I'm saying, and that's ego, bro. Them man, they're playing over with bare egos. It's different in the Premier League, bro.
And then you just got this random Dutch done. Then it's like, who are you? I'm saying, listen.
Hey, chill out. This random Dutch done on the Premier League for you, man.
Bro, I hear it.
Hey, I'm not even. You got me sticking up for Liverpool, which is sick.
No, but wait. Let me just say this, yeah. We can't, like, with Slot, yeah, he's not on Arteta's level, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, my God.
He can't. He's not, bro. Why? Take your hand off your head, bro. It's not
So
head,
what-
shoulders, knees, and toes.
What
Listen,
level is he
let
on?
me tell you why.
What level is he on?
Let me tell. Wait, let me land. Yeah. Let me tell you why Slot's not on Arteta's level. He can't build this team. He can't take that. Arteta took us from the mud. Yeah, he took us from the mud. Slot inherited a team. My man's got his own players. Now my man's spending the trick like he's just spending like his ultimate team, bro. But
Yeah,
guess
but,
what?
okay.
No chem.
Cool.
No chem, bro.
Arteta was here,
Yeah,
what?
you better win this
5
league.
years.
Yo,
5
go.
years.
Yeah, bro.
Arteta
It's
was here
5 years.
Slot
Bro,
came in.
5 years.
City just won
Yes,
4 in a
Slot
row.
came in. All right,
Haaland's in the league.
so wait. So let me.
You man
When
got
Slot came
Ødegaard,
in, yeah,
Saka,
did he
all
inherit?
these, man.
Did he inherit Socrates, Mustafi? Who else was playing?
Hey, it's a time thing,
I don't
bro.
understand.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
be
saying.
real.
5 years, bro.
So you can't sit here and tell me that a man has come in and inherited a squad and he
took your
can't.
squad.
All right, let's see how his rebuild goes then, innit? Let's
It's
see
not
how
even a
his
rebuild.
rebuild
It's not
goes
even a
first,
rebuild.
and then we'll see. Because in my opinion, Arteta is a better manager than Slot.
He's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
He's
I
not
don't
got a
know what
Premier
you've
League
done.
trophy.
Something's
So
going wrong.
wait, so you men are gonna sit here and tell me that Slot's a better manager than Arteta?
He's got something he
Yes, I
achieved.
know he's
Let
got
me
some
land. No,
Premier League-
you've spoken. He achieved something Arteta's been trying to do for 3 years in one season.
Okay.
Everyone's gonna say, do you know, it's crazy because you got me sticking up for Liverpool, and it makes me sick.
That is mad.
Hold on. You gotta take a touch because, bro, you've been the losers for 3 years, and
In a row
Slot
as well.
Slot has come in, and you said inherited a squad. No one predicted Liverpool gonna win the league. No
Okay.
one.
And that's the thing, though.
And they won it.
Okay.
And he won it.
Yeah, they
So
did
how
win.
can
But guess
you
what?
sit
All right,
there on a high horse?
hear this.
He
yeah.
signed
Hear
one
this.
player. He signed
All
one
right,
player.
hear this. You signed one player. You signed Chiesa, yeah? Did everybody who performed at the highest level? You lot walked the league. Arsenal had major injuries to major players last year. Yeah, Man City, way off it. No one expected that. Way off it. You walked the league last year, bro.
And
There was no
expected us to go and win it.
there was no one to challenge you.
But no one expected us to go and win it, though.
Sorry?
No one expected us to go and win it, and we won it.
Yeah, but
And
with
that's easy,
your players, with your experienced players, yeah, with your team was already built at its final stage. Yeah, you had everyone there: Diaz, Jota, flipping Nunes was already there a couple of seasons. You got winners. You got Salah. Salah had his best season. Van Dijk, everyone. You had your whole squad. Gravenberch came out the woodworks. Yeah, that's the one thing that I can tell you that Slot has done is turn Grav into a world beater. Yeah. Apart from that, he inherited a ready-to-go team. Every other team in the league last year had mitigating circumstances. There's no reason why. What you man are going to tell me otherwise?
Listen.
You know what I'm hearing? Just quickly.
Joe,
Did
you expect to finish where you finished last season?
Who, Man United?
Yeah. No, you didn't.
No, of course not. But we're shit.
Did Tottenham expect to finish there? No.
It wasn't mitigating. I'm not gonna say because we finished 15th to mitigating circumstances. No, we're just shit.
So
And
a lot. Yes,
you know
you are
you
shit.
lot finished
I will admit.
second place for the third year in a row, and I don't want to hear about mitigating circumstances.
But it is though.
You had
But
injuries. You had injuries
It
in
is.
previous seasons.
It is.
It's only
All right,
now.
I'll tell you what, Shell.
Hold on. It's only now you've addressed that by signing all these players. Now you've got
Right.
your
So let's see when someone gets injured this season. Let's see the difference this year, and you will see that's the main difference in between the signings. Who did we sign last year? We signed Calafiori, we signed Mikel Marino, and
Sterling.
Who else did we sign last year?
Yeah, Sterling.
And
Sterling was there.
So we didn't. It's not like we went crazy in the window, but now everyone's gone crazy in the window. Everyone spent their bread. Yeah.
No, but you know everything.
Comes out on top. Let's see who comes out on top. And those,
I
feel like my reasons are more valid. Man saying that Slot won a Premier in his first season. You can't compare what Arteta's did for my club, yeah, and brought it back to where it's at now compared to what Slot has done. Because Slot ain't done nothing. Yes, he's won a league.
Land. They'll go.
You know what?
Outlandish. Go.
Two things. What I'm hearing right now is someone who is secretly unhappy with their manager because he's been here however long, spent all the P's. You know what? You lot has probably spent more P's than us in the last 3, 4, 5 years. Even though this summer we spent a lot.
We spent $1 billion. You lot spent about half of that this summer. So
yeah, this summer, but the summer before that we spent 10 mil on Chiesa and still won the league.
Still $1 million. It's still 500.
Has been there so long, trying to build. He gets to a point where, realistically, last season, you and City probably would have been up there as the favourite. Slot coming in, and Arteta still doesn't get it done. still doesn't get it done. And you're telling me he's a better manager than Slot. Like,
And
seriously.
that's for no reason. Is that for? Did it happen for no
You had
reason?
2 other seasons before that, bro. You can't use that.
When Man City was in there, was Man City not just doing the madness?
But then last season they didn't do a
Was
mad
Man,
thing.
get me right. Was Man City not just like what they
Okay.
won 4 seasons in a
that,
row?
hold on. In that same season, Man City was doing the madness. Saliba got injury. I heard that. Oh, Saliba, we didn't win the title because Saliba was there.
All right. So let me tell you the difference. So now, when you take out
Saliba, you to address that, bro.
So when you take out Saliba and you bring in Rob Holding, please tell me the quality difference, my bro.
Okay, all right. That's my point. So the next season, you had to address all of the injury stuff, and the new excuses are out the window.
And remember, on top of that as well, yeah.
Saka got injured. You've needed a backup right wing for so long. That's on you.
But it's still a reason.
Is it not a team sport?
It's a reason because
so Saka, yeah, Odegaard last year, Havertz last year,
yeah.
That's basically.
Could you have signed backups?
What last year?
Last year.
We never signed a backup last year. We didn't sign a backup.
That's on you. That's on you. No one told you to buy Calafiori. You got to prioritize in a window what you need. I'm not giving you it
but that's your own fault. You're getting angry.
No, I guarantee you put this video out, show. I guarantee what people are gonna tell me that Slot is a better manager than Arteta.
We're gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it separately. This so separate.
Put separately. I beg.
You know what? Just to conclude, yeah.
Oh, that's correct. So you lot don't see where I'm coming from. Just chatting shit.
I know. I hear what you're saying, but bro,
hands go.
It's a bit mad when you think about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because 1-1 and one has been there for a long period of time and didn't win. The only thing is, yeah, it's that Liverpool didn't have a free run at it, yeah. But it's that no one expected them to do what they needed to do.
They had a free run. The only thing is that no one expected. They had a free run,
which is cool. You
see, their whole team stayed uninjured for the whole year. Are you forgetting that? Are you forgetting that majority of their team played majority of the whole season? It's only towards the end of the season where their team burnt out. I'm with you. And listen, as I said, bro, it's different where you come into the season and you're expected to win, bro. That's a different type of pressure. But listen, I feel like we could be here all day discussing Chelsea, Liverpool, you know what I'm saying, or Liverpool in general as they were title favorites. Let's move on to Arsenal, you know, being the top of the league. You got Denny Dence here, you know what I'm saying? Flying his flag. You are pissed you off with that last text.
Listen, we're talking about Arsenal. We're talking about Arsenal here. Denz, what are you lacking so far, man? Where's your head at right now with Arsenal, bro?
Nah, I just feel like even like you see, like if we come back to this exact video at the end of the season, I will hold my hands up. Yeah, we should win the league regardless.
I agree.
We should win. We should win the league. There's actually, you see, like you just gotta hold your licks at the end of the season. If Arsenal don't win the league, we gotta hold our licks. That's it, bro. Because it's like, bro, there's no reason. Like, look at yesterday. We're so on. Look, at the start of the season, yeah, Saka got injured. He was out already. He missed like the first 4 games of the season. Odegaard out straight away. What would have happened last season? We're fucked already, bro. We would have been cooked if we didn't make no signings. So it's like this year already. Look, Odegaard, little young ligament damage in the knee yesterday. We can't catch a break. But this is the reason why we spent the money. Do you get what I'm saying? This is the reason why we spent the money. But nevertheless, I feel like Arteta's learning this season because I feel like we're all, like even Liverpool as well included, they're trying to figure out their squad. Yeah, they're trying to figure out their squad. All of these new players that have joined the club, they're trying to figure them out. It's a lot of players to integrate into the team. Even with Arsenal, it's a lot of players to integrate into the team. That's why it's just unfortunate that we had these hard fixtures early in the season where we're trying to figure out our team, but we still got to play big games against the Cities, the Liverpools, where we've dropped points this season. And Arteta's obviously gone with that defensive method where he's playing Mourinho in the midfield, trying to be more secure. But as the games have gone along and he's seen the outcome of that, we've got a bit more progressive and a bit more attacking with our formations and our team selections. Even in yesterday's game, even though we only played West Ham, bro, man started with Rice, Eze, and Odegaard in the midfield.
Question though. Why is it taking him this long to, even like you said, in the Liverpool game, starting Mourinho in the midfield? Why is it taking him to this point now to just, you know what I mean, take the safety off.
Because when do we play Liverpool? What, 3-4 games into the season? We played them 3-4 games into the season. Yeah, we signed Eze the game before we played you lot. He came on. Literally like a couple of days before we played you lot. We signed Eze, and Eze, that was his first team on. That was the first time him being on the bench. And Odegaard was injured in that match. You lot never played. Remember Liverpool? You lot forget. You lot didn't play Saka or Odegaard in this game when we played.
I'm not on about the team selection, just the mentality in general, like the way you're approaching the game.
Because that's how we've got to where we've got to. We haven't built from the front. We built from the back. That's what we've done. That's what Arteta's done. He's built from the back. As I said before, bro, I've been there. Same way you've been there and you've seen your team go through them years. Listen, I've been an Arsenal fan all my life, bro. Yeah? And I've seen my team go through the mud. Yeah? Throughout my whole secondary school, everything mudded. Always been a laughing stock. The team that he took over from Maitland-Niles and them, man, are playing, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So we've gone from being frail at the back to being the best defensive team. Yeah. And sometimes, you lot have always picked the option where you lot will probably outscore teams. You remember the times with Brendan Rodgers. Yeah, Brendan Rodgers.
Can I ask you a quick question quickly, yeah? Because I know we were talking about the manager thing. So are you telling me if Slot has another 4 or 5 years, you don't think he wins another Prem again?
No.
Seriously?
No. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't on my life. I don't think he wins unless the only time I can see that happening, is if another team doesn't come and rival. Because it's not just going to be Arsenal or Liverpool. There's always going to be another team. There's always going to be another team. And if Pep leaves next year, then I feel like the league is just going to go like this. It's going to open up. I just feel like the league's going to open up next year. And I feel like the way that City are, they just seem average. They don't seem like they're going to win anything. And I don't think Pep's just going to sit down and just be like, bro, he's not a meaty manager. He doesn't want to do this. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like if Pep goes, I feel like the league's going to open up. What elite managers are there in the Prem right now?
No, facts.
Apart from Pep, who's established, you had that Klopp and Pep thing that was going for ages. Now you got Slot. And you got Slot, Arteta, Maresca. Like who's around? What we doing? What we doing? So it's like there's not really the elite manager, and the one manager that we do have in the league is Pep. And then apart from Pep, it's his sons really and truly. It's Arteta and Maresca. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just Pep's Bible, bro. Really and truly.
We got to stop this disrespect though. Like, you're not including him in this, bro. In this thing. He won a Premier League title, bro. It is what it is. It doesn't matter what.
All right. So let me tell you something. So is what's my man's name? Is Avram Grant and Roberto Di Matteo, are they goats?
No, they're not. But all I'm going off the basis of, okay, so let me land. Let me land. I'm going off the basis of what I've seen in Liverpool in 1 year. What he's achieved in Liverpool in 1 year is crazy. Okay. If 5 years down the line he hasn't achieved anything, that's a different conversation. It's been 3 games, brother.
Don't matter. It doesn't matter. Claudio Ranieri won the league, bro. What are you talking about? Is he a better manager?
Claudio Ranieri, he was a great manager during his time. Yes, he was a bad manager.
In his second season, Claudio Ranieri wasn't a big dog manager.
It don't matter. You don't need to be a big dog manager. And that's my point. Slot wasn't a big dog manager, and he's become one.
Who? Slot?
He has, because you win the Prem. You're the creme de la creme.
Is Ranieri a big time manager then?
Yeah, he used to be. Not anymore.
You're moving mad, bro. Listen, bro.
What Slot did at final as well then?
Sorry?
You're discrediting what he did at final as well then.
Where?
Final.
Huh?
See, exactly.
Huh?
How are you going to say that then?
What's, bro? Man, I'm comparing the Eredivisie. You saw, bro, come on, man.
I love you. Listen,
man, that's like saying, oh, what's my man's name? Postecoglou, man, came from the Scottish League and done the Invincibles. He done the Invincibles before he came to Tottenham, you know. He won the treble. That shit don't count. That shit don't count, bro. You saw what Ten Hag
League doesn't count. Winning the league over Ajax and PSV doesn't count.
Who?
Winning the league over Ajax and PSV don't count.
Brother, the last time that league was.
It's not even that. He's also won a Premier League title, bro.
All right, I tell you what,
you're
I guarantee you, yeah. Any other team in the league, are they going to take what they're going to... If you had the two options of managers to take into your team, what? So Cheryl, you tell me you take Slot over Arteta in your team as a manager. Would you take him over, or would you take him, Cheryl? Hans, you wouldn't do it. You would not.
Right. Well, let me land on this though. But the whole point of what your whole argument was that the reason why this whole argument started was because you was disrespecting Slot in terms of what he achieved. You're downplaying the fact that he's achieved.
It.
You are downplaying.
You are. Doesn't make him a better manager, bro. Because you both wouldn't have him.
I imagine not being a better manager and winning the Premier League, bro. Take that.
I hear it. So what? So all them seasons that Klopp lost it, yeah. Klopp lost it. How many titles did he win? 1 Premier League.
Yeah, but
you make it seem like
he won. Yeah, I hear it, bro. But he won 1 Premier League
and 1 Champions League. Yes, you would take that Arsenal right now. You fight behind them in those 5 years.
Wait, but Klopp won 1 Premier League.
So you're gonna say Arteta's a better manager?
All right. So if Slot wins the league, I mean the Champions League this season, is he better than Klopp?
He equaled his thing, innit?
Say that it's been 2 years.
So he's equal. That don't make sense.
I can't say that.
No. I'm saying he's equal what he's done.
That don't make sense because he's done exactly what
you base?
All you man are basically comparing it in.
No, what's a good manager? What's the criteria for a world class, maybe goated in the future? What's the criteria for a good manager, bro?
All right, so let me tell you something.
Give me a quick 5.
All right, so look at it last year, yeah. Even if you look at the Champions League last year, yeah, we got to the semis. Liverpool went far in it as well. We both went out to the same. We both went out to the same team, yeah, in the Champions League last year. Arteta in the Premier League last year, as I said, mitigating circumstances.
No man,
put the fries in the bag, bro.
Done. You're done.
Man said I'm done. Anyway, my opinion, and I feel like I've got more reason. Or you have not got enough reason to say why Slot is a better manager than Arteta.
We hear that
because he's won. He's won more trophies. Football is about winning trophies. Arteta has Slot has won and achieved more in his short span in Liverpool, and also his achievements at Feyenoord that Arteta hasn't been able to do. Arteta's current thing is building Arsenal and getting them back to a successful, not even successful, or a tie that is challenging every year for the title. That's what.
And
right
Slot,
now, you haven't won nothing to build that.
Slot hasn't had to do that.
You know what's the manager?
Pep has never had to do that, but we still regard him as the best managers ever.
But the reason why we regard Pep as one of the best managers ever is because he's created philosophies. He's changed the game. Everyone's copying his
and he's won along the way, bro.
And he's won.
And so, all right. So with Slot's football, yeah, when it was Klopp that was in charge of Liverpool, yeah, the way that they press. High press intensity was there, but sometimes I felt like they left a bit at the back. I felt like all Slot did was calm down the play a bit and make them game managers.
You think that's all he did?
You tell me.
You think that's all he did?
You tell me what he did.
Quickly.
Tell me what he did. That's what I believe he did. I didn't. As I said this before. I said Graham.
Wait. Let him land on this point. Go on, though. What did you say?
Defensively, made us more sound. Possession-wise, controlling possession, we probably never had more possession under Klopp than we did with Slot. The attack, what he did with Salah, playing Diaz at a false 9 as well. The midfield, the whole revolution. People forget that, yeah, it was Klopp's team. The season before Klopp left, the whole midfield changed. Everyone was slating Gravenberch, before the season. Szoboszlai wasn't that good. McAllister, yeah, was calm in the first season, but playing in the 6. He swapped Gravenberch into the 6. The thing is, what I don't get is I can sit here and I can say, I can respect Arsenal, I can respect what Arteta's done, but you can't sit there and say, you respect what Slot's done and just, not even to say he's a better manager. You could say, all right, if you want to say Slot and Arteta are equal, you're saying Arteta's a better manager than Slot. I can't get my head around that. I genuinely can't.
Well, I can't get my head around it either.
Hey, listen. I want to move on the topic from these, man. Dens, just talk to me again about the result of Arsenal. And obviously you're the new favourites now. Like you said, do you believe Arteta has really left off the safety now? You've changed your philosophy in terms of your mindset and going to bigger games. And now you're gonna win this title. That's all I need to hear.
Right. I believe that we're gonna win. I believe that we're gonna win the title. I think he's learned. From what I've seen. From what I've seen over the last two games, our last two lineups, because obviously, we're still early into the season. At the start of the season, we saw him playing a bit more what's the word? Rigid football, yeah, where he's playing a lot more defensive-minded players. But the last two starting lineups I've seen have been very attacking from him. He's played Eze in the 10, and the only thing I would say is he started Trossard, but I think he kind of sees Martinelli as the super sub off the bench type of player. But again, the season, it's a long season, yeah, and I feel like we got the players to handle it. We can handle 1-2 injuries. Liverpool can't handle Van Dijk getting injured. They can't handle a Salah or Szoboszlai getting injured. Otherwise, they're cooked. They're cooked. We can handle those things
You're not wrong.
to our players. You get me? Alisson's at the team. That's really where his name is. Martinelli in your goal. He didn't look too convincing for me yesterday. He was all right, but he wasn't too convincing. But Alisson, you see that game? I can't remember what game it was against Palace, bro.
Yeah, it was unreal.
He kept you lot in the game, yeah, and you lot still let him down. You lot still let him down. Your fullbacks, they're not levels yet. They're not levels yet. And you lot, I feel like if Van Dijk gets injured, bro, you lot are fucked.
Yeah, it's finished. Genuinely, if that happens, we are finished. But I think,
and as I said, I think it's just a squad thing, innit? And there's a lot of things to juggle this year. Whether it's, I don't know what Slot wants to go for. Whether it's a Champions League, if he wants to focus on that, because you remember when them games start piling up, yeah, and
December and that
quick, Christmas coming around the corner, bro. And you know what the Christmas schedule gets like. And have you got the players to handle it? And that's what it's about. If you look at the teams, everyone's starting lineups have altered. You got what I'm saying? You lot didn't play against Galatasaray. You lot didn't start with Salah. You didn't start with Salah, but you can't play your best team because you have to worry about the next game because you ain't got the squad. And this is where I think we'll prevail. We got the best defense. I'd rather not leak goals, bro. Let's not leak no goals. We're already how many goals ahead of you lot? 6 goals in the goal difference. But obviously it only takes a 5-0 game to bring that back. But it's like, do you really expect us not to concede? I mean, do you really expect us to concede? We've only conceded against you guys and bloody, what's it called? And City this year.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
I think Arsenal are in a really good position, man. I feel like start the season, everyone could see that Arsenal probably had the best squad in the league. And I feel like Arteta is finally piecing it all together. And as much as everyone's giving Arteta slack, bro, I feel like everyone's giving his praise right now, innit? You know what I'm saying? He's recruited well. And it's time that Arsenal, you know what I'm saying, push on. God forbid that even happens.
I low-key think that we might have, there's one issue I think that might be similar to Liverpool where we've always had that traditional winger output of goals in our team in Saka. Yeah, and you lot have had Salah. And I feel like that, you see the Gyökeres, the striker thing. That's why I think Ekitike is a good fit because I feel like he doesn't mind. Yeah, he doesn't mind to link the play up and stuff like that. Yeah. I just feel like Gyökeres is what I've seen. Yeah, my man is just punching up the centre backs, trying to get them back, and the rest of the players we're taking initiative and scoring different types of goals. And Gyökeres, to be fair, I still ain't seen a clean cut chance for man to bury a shot. And that's
even his goal against Leeds.
Did any of you lot watch the West Ham game?
I did.
Bro, did you not? Majority of that game, yeah?
He's just battling, isn't it?
Bro, it was just park the bus.
Yeah.
It's like, what can you really...
You knew that what that type of football player you're gonna get with
Simon.
You knew the type of defense he's gonna come against. It's not Portugal. He's not gonna have all of that space to run in behind, innit? And ultimately, he's gonna have to be a footballer if we're keeping it a stack. It's not an athlete thing where you're running in behind.
That's why you see players like Eze. They're making the difference already because it's like they're unlocking doors, bro. Because they're not playing crab football side to side. They're driving through, like whilst Gyökeres is holding on 5 man. Yeah, he's got the enforcer trait, bro.
I think he's in trouble when he's in trouble when Havertz is fit. He's in trouble.
Yeah, I agree.
But listen, bro. Did you see the game in the middle of the week in the Champions League, bro? There was what's my man's name? Not Madueke. Yeah, Madueke. I keep thinking the Chelsea players though. Madueke, Jesus, Havertz. They're not even on the bench, bro. Them man are injured. When these players come back into the squad, there's options. So there's no problem in having the Jokeris. Bro, if Jokeris don't even score 20 goals, 15 goals this year, we're going to have options to change the game based on what the other team is doing. And that is important.
For
and
sure.
It's going to be management, innit? It's going to be up to Arteta.
It's safe to say.
Go on, Hans. What are you going to say?
No, go through.
Del, just to finish up on Arsenal being favourites, let's get your perspective. Do you think Liverpool are still going to win the league, or has your mindset switched now with the mini crisis, so on so say? What are you saying?
Nah, bro, it's too early to say we're not going to win the league. It's 1.7 games in. I'm still hopeful. Listen, everyone knows. Arsenal know it. Liverpool know it. City know it. The teams that have been up there the past however many years, when it hits February, March, April, that is when it matters. You could be behind 5 points even in March, and the whole thing could shift. When City won the league, we were top in March, and we bottled it. You know what I mean? Injuries as well, poor performances, a draw against West Ham. So I feel like if Arsenal get to that point and they're top in March, you know, maybe 5-8 points clear. I feel like when it gets to 8 points, that's when it's a bit sticky for the team to come back.
Just to even piggyback off what you said, though, man, I feel like it's when you're at the top, it's hard, bro, to be consistent, win your games and that. But it's a bit more easier when you're second. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't. I've been there 3 seasons in a row, bro. It ain't.
No, it's true. It's
it happened to Liverpool as well. 97 points.
So when you're at the top, yeah, I feel like, as I said, we've had our training days, our Denzel days. We've had them training days. Now it's time to get the job done, bro.
For sure, man. And listen, it's safe to say that Denz is feeling himself and he feels that Arsenal are going to do it. Listen,
no pun, I'm feeling sweet.
Wait, but there's also as well, Hans, do you think Chelsea have a chance to get back in this race, or is it just Arsenal, Liverpool? Because obviously Man City won today, Spurs are looking decent. Is there anyone else we need to watch out about before we move on quickly to Man United?
See the players that didn't play for us. Let them all come back. You know what I'm saying? You're
feeling different now. You're feeling different. You see this?
You know what I'm saying? That's what wins does. This is what wins does. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're back at it, man. But cool. Cool, man. Cool.
All right, cool. Listen, Man City obviously done their thing today. Haaland again showing why the best striker in the world business, boy, it's up for debate. It's a debate. Do you get what I'm saying? Man City done their thing. I don't think they're going to be challenging still. I think they're still way off. Do you get what I mean? I still think it's going to be Arsenal, Liverpool. I know Hans' chest is high. I know Spurs has done their thing, and where are they in the table right now? Spurs are third place, 14 points. Thomas Frank's doing his thing. Today. Yeah, considering as well, when people look at Spurs right now, they're horrible to watch. You know what I'm saying? They've gone from this high attacking team that plays a high line to now like this conservative football. But bro, if it's winning,
you know, they got players. They got players that
you see what happens when a manager thinks about defending first.
100%, bro.
It gets you up the league. I tell you that.
He's not a psychopath.
It gets you up the league.
Defense wins championships. I hear it, but again, these championships haven't happened yet. But we're going to speak about it. Let's just quickly, before we wrap up, let's talk about my team quickly. It's not nothing crazy. We beat Sunderland. Obviously, I was there at Old Trafford this weekend. I don't think any of you watched the game. Arsenal obviously was playing at the same time. Chelsea were after. Chelsea and Liverpool was after. But yeah, it was an all right game. I can't lie. Nothing to rap about. We still ain't got back-to-back wins. You got
another game to win now. Hopefully,
we go to Anfield next, so there will be a blessing to have you on again, bro.
United.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, maybe Amrin's bought himself time. Maybe he's found a system. And
hey lads, listen. But before we run, I want to. Sesko seems like, you know what I'm saying, he's finding his feet now in the league, which is mad. And Wormo, what do they call him now? In Bum Bum, crazy.
Yeah, that one is
crazy. But listen, we've got Shells, you got Dell here. Can we get an early prediction for that game after the international break?
I can't lie, yeah, bro. Going to Anfield is long. I'm not gonna sit here and gas it up, like, bro. We'll be lucky to get a draw, escape with a draw. Liverpool gonna be on timing. They've lost 3 games in a row. They got Manchester United at home at Anfield. It's gonna be rocking, bro.
Oh, a hat trick.
Amrin needs to give me the nastiest.
Bro, you know when he said come with the Ten Hag special.
Yeah,
what Ten Hag used to do at Anfield, bro. Park it up.
Okay, but he also lost 7-0. So
it
depends what Ten Hag we're talking about.
But do you remember that game where Ten Hag was on edge, where he was gonna lose the job? Yeah, it was that game.
0-0 in it.
And it was 0-0. He came and he parked the bus, bro. I need another one of those.
Crazy.
What we saying? So
we think.
I'll be honest. What I want to happen, what I need to happen, is you lot have got to hold 4-5. You have to. But what I think will happen, genuinely,
fine.
Sesko and Bomo Cunha is your only hope. I think you probably score a goal because our defense right now, Kanate, fullbacks shaky. I think in like a 3-1. United maybe score the first goal, and then carry on. United probably score the first goal, and then hopefully we wake up. I'm thinking a 3-1.
Say less, man. Listen, it's been a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Dens, Dale, listen, shows, you know what I'm saying, the main man. But no, make sure you comment, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? More motion. Hey, Dens, but hey, come on, man. But no, I love that. You guys coming on.
Gold.
The most, bro. You got gold trophies, but this is the most. This is the most ever.
Dens, where can they find you? Where can they find you, man?
Then he does AFC, man. Highlight your boy.
Hey, Dale, again, bro. Absolute pleasure having you on, bro.
Man. Love every time, though, man.
Elite ball knowledge, you know, well spoken. Where can they find you, bro?
Dale FC, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna put all your links in the description. Make sure you go over to Dell, make sure you go over to Denny Dens and subscribe to them. Make sure you subscribe here, Emotion with Sports. You know what I'm saying? Me and Hans are on the road to 300 subscribers. Smash the likes, comment, do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Love.
Peace.